Hey everyone, I'm going to take a few minutes today to run through the tasks feature within the Analyze app for you guys. So the first thing you want to do to create a task is go into a specific report that you want included in the task. So I'm just going to click into primary pages. Once you're in here, the next step is to decide whether you want all of the pages in this report included or just certain ones by filtering out certain pages or filtering to only certain pages. Once you have that decided and you have all the correct pages listed down below, you go up here to create a task. Once you start to create it, you have a few different options. You can notate the priority. So you can either make it note, low, medium, high, or critical. And there are two uses for this. One being a way to organize it once you're in the task feature. And the other is to let the person know who's receiving it how critical and how important of a priority it is. From there, you can also choose a deadline. So if you want something looked at or something completed by a certain date, you can choose that here. And you can title it. So you can simply title it the name of the report with a filter, or you can get a little bit more creative and name it something where the person knows exactly what needs to be done with it. You can also go into more detail in the description to, again, let them know exactly what needs done, when it needs done, and exactly what you're looking to have completed. Here is where you put the email addresses of the people you want the task to go to. And one thing to note is if you have an email address in here, that person will receive an update on the task once the crawl is finished and finalized, as well as a trend line of it. After that, you just come into the Project Tasks tab, and you can see the severity is listed over here as well, which you can change. But again, if you choose a priority, you can have it listed out and organized in whichever way that you want. From there, it has the name of the tasks that you created. And if you hover over it, it gives you a little bit more information as well as the report in question. Clicking into it just takes you to the report with the filters included if that's something that you wanted to do. It also gives the status or the deadline of the task. So if you did create a deadline you wanted it done by, it shows here. You can also see a trend line. So if there are any big spikes or drops, you can see that quickly and go into the report again by clicking on the title over here. It also gives you the number of URLs that are unresolved and the percentage of URLs that are unresolved. You can also mark it as resolved, which would take it off of this list here unless you have the show resolved toggled on. You can also remove it entirely from the task list if it's something that you finish and you don't want it to appear here at all. You can also edit the task by clicking here, which is another way to make it show resolved. You can change the priority, the deadline, the title, description, and who all receives it as well. If you have a bunch of tasks listed, you can search them up here, and you can also filter by report here as well. So the two main functions for tasks are, one, to stay organized, to have all of the top reports that you look at listed here. So you can simply go here and click on them and keep a track of them by trend line in one view, or to create a task and let somebody know that this is a high priority and it needs completed by a certain date. So hopefully you were able to learn a little bit about the tasks, and hopefully you're able to navigate them and use them a little bit easier. Thank you so much.